Hey, welcome to the Mortgage Minute for Friday, September 10th. Well, we got lots to talk about today. Obviously, the big news this week was that the Bank of Canada increased prime by a quarter point. We knew that was coming, so that's really not a big surprise. It was slightly surprising that we weren't sure whether Mark Carney would actually do it this week because of all the pressures in the United States, the lack of growth, the lack of recovery in the United States. And you know, I've been talking about this between Europe and the States. There was a certain expectation, and certainly on my part, that Mark Carney might pause, but he decided to increase. Here's what I think is happening. I think he's throwing a trial balloon out there. It seems to me that Mark Carney has an agenda in his mind, that he has an interest rate that he wants to get to. He wants to take the Bank of Canada rate to probably, or prime rate, up to about 3.5%, maybe even up as high as 5% over the next 2 years. So he's throwing out a quarter point raise every meeting, every announcement, but then he's going to stand back, wait and see the impact on the economy. And that's what we need to measure. In the meantime, look at some headlines. Slowdown hits new homes. Index says for the first time in 13 months, housing starts fall by 3% in July. So your July numbers are coming out. Look for headlines to talk about that. HST blamed for July's 1% drop in home prices, so we saw the slowdown in sales. Now we're going to start to see the slowdown in pricing. And look for about a 3% drop in pricing over the next 2 months because it's going to have a lagging effect. And here's one that says, cool yet, but far from a free fall. So here analysts are saying, yes, we'll have a cooling off, but they do not see drastic price declines are unlikely. So we're getting conflicting reports depending on who you talk to. Remember, statistics can tell you any story depending on what agenda you're trying to push. So, to keep updated, follow the Mortgage Minute and go to my website at peterkinch.com.